Awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. Sorry we got off to a late start is because technology, but we're here today. My name is Tanisha Campbell from Tanisha Campbell Marketing, and I have my guest here, another successful digital business owner, Eric. We're going to talk about what our business is all about and have your questions, and let's go. Eric, introduce yourself, please.
Hey, Tanisha. Hey, what an awesome time. Yeah, I've been waiting for this forever, and I'm glad that finally we got to it, notwithstanding the technical issues. Yeah, but hey, my name is Eric Daku Nyako. That's my full name. Originally from Ghana, West Africa. Currently, I live in Boston, Massachusetts with my family. And of course, I'm a successful online business owner or digital business owner. um, I think that's about me. Maybe a little bit more. Actually, I'm a pastor, and professionally, I'm a network engineer. I'm an IT professional, but I was caught up in this business, and it's been so much amazing.
Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And I love the fact that you said that you're a pastor
Yeah.
because some of the misconception about this business, Eric, is that it is not real. It's a scam. So what do you have to say about those people who said that our business is a scam?
Well, what I'll say is that the my experience over a few months ago when I came across this business have proven that it's not a scam. More because I'm saying this because number one, I'm a Christian and then I'm a pastor as well, and I have integrity, and my integrity is very vital to me, and for me to be involved in a business uh, of this nature. I did my due diligence. I researched, and I was convinced that it's not a scam, and it is not. It is genuine. It is real, and with a business of about 60,000 people all across the globe. I mean, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have project managers, we have engineers, we have accountants like Tanisha, and many more people that are involved, people with law backgrounds. And believe me, if this is a scam, you will not find over 62,000 people all across the globe with with these great backgrounds involved in a scam.
I
And so,
love what you I love what you said about the different people in our community.
yes,
Ethics matters in any professional body. Ethics is a must, right? In accounting, I'm an accountant, so I have to adhere to ethical standards.
yeah,
Same with doctors, lawyers, pastors like yourself. And I am also a Christian, so I
yeah,
take integrity to be the top priority in everything I do.
yeah,
I'm not just a Christian, I'm also a mother. I am
yeah,
raising two young men to be leaders of society today and their tomorrow, right?
yeah,
So it's very important for me and also yourself and others who are part of this system to
yeah,
ensure that we're being authentic, that integrity is at the forefront of what we do. And
mm,
not just that, we have to ensure that we're contributing positively to life in general. So I'm
yeah.
so happy you also said that.
Mm.
Um, Another question I want to ask is that what drew you to this business?
Well, so for about 2 years, I was actually looking for something unique. I mean, an alternative means of making extra income. And that was the time. I've been in the United States for quite a while. I migrated here, and 2 years ago, my family joined me, and obviously, their presence here changed everything. And if you're an immigrant like me in from Africa particularly, and you live in the United States, every dollar you make, it doesn't belong to you alone, because you have to divide it about three times, send some to grandma, uncles, cousins, and all that. And so when my family joined me, it became necessary that I have to change the game by looking for an alternative means of or an additional stream of income so that we can be comfortable as a family. And that's what drew me to this business, actually. Yeah.
Awesome. I like what you said about you have to split your money so many ways, right?
Yes.
And the reality is that when you're splitting it, it's hard to put away money for your rainy day. It's hard
Yes.
to put money to ensure that you're securing not just your kids' future, but also
Yeah.
your retirement,
Yeah.
right? Because I found that in our community, not our online business owner, but in life as a whole, you
Yeah.
have people who have retired, Eric, but they
Yeah.
retired from one job to go and work another job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want that to be my reality. I
Yeah.
want to be able to retire young, right? Like people in
I
our
know.
community have retired at age of 41. To me, that's amazing,
Amazing.
right?
I know.
Exactly. And then being able to live and travel the world with my kids and just live a long, healthy life and
Yeah.
live it with purpose. Another thing I want us to talk about is that there's a misconception that
Mm.
in our business, you don't have to do anything. Once you come on board, you just start making money right away. What do you say to those people who believe that if they put nothing in, they would get great returns?
Well, basically, life doesn't work that way, because your input determines your output. And
Yes.
so, and like any other business, commitment is required. You cannot have a business without putting nothing in and expect so much. Actually, you have nothing. And so the idea that our business does not require us to do anything is a huge lie. Now we have an automated system that runs, but however, a certain percentage of your effort is required. Now, if you can dedicate 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in a day, and of course, even more depending on your schedule, I mean, that's up to you because that becomes your business. And so you should be able to give time to it. You should be able to give commitment to it and ensure that it is well established. And so the idea that in our business, you do nothing and get more is never true. There's nothing like that exists anywhere in business for you to do nothing and to receive. It's impossible. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly. You know what? There's a misconception that because it's an online business, again, you don't require to do anything, but you get results. Imagine if you have a job, you're working for your employer, and
Yeah,
you go, yes, they will hire you probably full time or on a contract, whatever. Let's
yeah,
say a salaried person, a full time employee, you
yeah.
know you're guaranteed your salary every 2 weeks, every month, whatever your pay rate is or pay period.
Mm.
But you have to deliver.
You
You
do have
have
to
to
do.
deliver on the work. If you do not, then you're going to get sacked. You're going to get that bye bye, nice knowing you, on to the next person.
Yeah,
So you have to be diligent in whatever you do. And
that's it.
this is a legal business.
Yes.
The only difference is that it's an online business,
Yeah.
right? It's not a storefront. So it's what
Mm.
you put in, you will get out of it. So,
That's it.
Eric, what do you think? Some people are saying, one, they don't have any time, but I find that you find time for what is important to you,
Yes.
right? I'm an
Yeah.
accountant, I'm a
Yeah.
mother of two. My
Yeah.
youngest is 11 months,
Yeah.
right? I'm working on my
Yeah.
own digital business. I'm
Yeah.
a best-selling co-author of this book
Mm.
called Broken Trust. I have several other
Oh.
books in the work,
Mm.
and I'm still spending time in my business.
Yeah.
So it's what is important to you, you're going to make that time for. So can you
Exactly.
elaborate more on that, Eric, please?
Exactly. You see, what I realize is that now, when you're not into something, you always find excuses and try to justify reasons why you can or you cannot. Now, the truth is that this business requires your commitment. However, it does not take you away from your 9 to 5 job. I have a full-time job, right? I have 3 kids. I have a family, and I work with a. I mean, a I don't want to talk about my other job, but I work with a very reputable organization as an IT professional in that company. And so, but I'm able to dedicate an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to ensure that my business is running 24 hours. And so the idea that you do not have time for your business is, it doesn't make sense. If you want a business, you need to make time for the business.
Exactly.
You cannot have a business without making time for it. And so and again, let me say this. If your why of becoming a business owner is stronger than your excuses, you will always find time.
I love what you said. I love that. If your why is stronger than your excuses, you will find time. I love that. That is so true. So, Eric, were you a social media person before you joined this business? Because a lot of people are like, oh, social media, oof, I don't like social media. What do you say to those people?
Well, it's rather unfortunate because I originally wasn't the social media type of person. I had to break out of my shells, out of my comfort zone to do the unusual, to be where I am today. I wasn't originally a social media person. If you look at my account, anybody can check it. Dakun Nyakun Eric was set up somewhere around May, just this May. And when even then, I had only posted a couple of things. But when I discovered this business and I realized that it does so well and runs effectively on the social media, I said to myself, if this is it, and unless I conform and to change, there's no way I can do this business. And just a little tweak and a little change that I brought into my life and to put myself out there, the result has been tremendous. And so and I said earlier, if your why of doing this business is bigger than your idea that you're not a social media person, you will break away from that and you put yourself out there. And let me tell you, it's exciting when you find out that you are connected with people and you post daily, people comment on it, people like it. It's exciting for me. And that's what makes this journey even more interesting to me. Yeah.
Awesome. I like that. I've had my social media, my Facebook account since probably 2007, and I used to post a lot. But ever since I've been a part of this business, what it has allowed me to do is to reshift my focus and make some tweaks. Yeah. For us, it's all about educating, entertaining, and also inspiring others. And I say to people, you don't have to, what I would say actually to those people who are so complacent is that complacency keeps you stagnant. Complacency keeps you in a place of your comfort zone. And honestly, it's when you launch out in the deep, is when you take that leap of faith, is when you take that step. That's when things will start to shift for you. But if you're in your complacent zone and things are not changing, how about you get up and do something different?
Different, yeah.
And I love to say this, listen, greatness is within you. It's only you that possess the key to unlock your greatness. So unlock it today, right? Okay. So Eric, we know about the financial gain in this business, right? It's evident, we know. But what are other aspects of this business that you find that it also baffles you that, oh my goodness, I can't believe finally I have found a system, one that works, but also a business that allows me to do so much more. So what about this business stood out more for you besides the monetary gain?
Well, I think the money, besides the money or the financial gain, I will say that number one, the community, there's such an amazing community, such an amazing people. I mean, like I haven't met Tanisha anywhere, personally before, but we got connected through this business, and today we are here together sharing our stories together, and that is one of the things that this business offers: the opportunity to interact and to meet several other people, sharing ideas together, encouraging one another, standing with one another. I mean, the kind of atmosphere that is created in the community is one like any other before. I mean, it's amazing. It's awesome that you come into a business, you meet people, and within a couple of days, the relationship is so strong that as if you know each other for years and all that. So basically, the community is one key thing, and besides, this business exposes you so much to the extent, or will push you to bring everything out of you. Let me put it that way. Because there are things that hitherto I wasn't doing. And today, let me give, for example, I haven't gone live like we're speaking before, like this on social media. I haven't done one before. This is my first go live, and I am liking it. And this is one of the things that a business brings out of you. And besides, the training is amazing, and it exposes you to all aspects of marketing and advertising. I mean, it's amazing for me, actually. For me, when I discovered it, I was so excited, and I'm still excited about it.
Awesome. So what do you say to those people who they are thinking about it? I'm sure they would have seen me or others in our business inviting them to watch our webinar, but yet they're making excuses. So
Well,
what would you say to someone like that?
I have an announcement for everyone. This is a golden opportunity. Now, let me tell you this. Somebody said this, that the sweetness of the food is in the eating. And I can tell you for a fact, maybe you are listening to us, but you will never know and understand what we are talking about until you taste of the food, and you will know how sweet and how awesome it is. Now, and so if you are out there and you are just wondering what is it that is exciting these people, I'm inviting you to come and taste it. And it all begins with our the 90-minute webinar that we have. That is the same webinar that I plugged myself into, and I was amazed what I saw and what I heard. I mean, it was just too good to believe. Very informative, very educative. I mean, I said, "Oh my God, where from all these people?" And I decided that I want to become part of this group and part of this team. And since then, I've never looked back. And so, if you're sitting on the fence, I'm speaking to you. It's about time you just come in, just taste it, just watch the webinar, and just find out what we are talking about. And I tell you, I can promise you, you will never go back when you watch the webinar.
I agree with you. As you said, it all starts with tasting it for yourself.
Yes.
Because one thing I realize, everyone has a different taste, right? I
Right.
may love spicy things and you may like, no, spicy is too hot. You may like mild. But it
Yeah.
all starts with you tasting it for yourself,
That is
right?
it.
And that's where it starts. And
Yeah.
our webinars, they're free because
That's
we
right.
have nothing to hide. I'm
Mm.
telling you that, listen, this is it. And my only regret, Eric, is
Mm.
that I wish I had found it sooner.
I know that's a story. That's a story of many people. Now, people, anybody that interacted, is that I remember. Let me just quick one. When I saw this, I remember it was one afternoon, and when I watched the webinar, I couldn't believe it. So I called the advert that I saw on Facebook. I called doctor. He's a doctor. He's a professor, and I called him, and I spoke to him. He said, he said, my brother, the only regret I have is that I did not see this early enough. And that's a story everywhere. Once you taste it, you realize that I should have. Oh no, I should have tasted it yesterday. I should have seen this yesterday, last year.
But you know what? The beauty about it, it is not too late,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The feast is set. It's
yeah,
up to you now to come with your plate and
yeah,
your utensil and
yeah.
take your piece because listen, it is mwah,
Yes.
as they
So, so
say,
delicious.
it's scrumptious.
So
Exactly.
delicious. Yeah,
And you know what? For me, yes, we know about the financial gain. The
yeah.
training is top of the line. Our
No,
system is actually going through an update, an upgrade.
yeah.
And we have professionals that are in
Mm,
the highest level in their fields and they're part of our community.
yeah.
And they're working in the background to
Mm,
get everything up and running for us, right? And
yeah.
I love it. That's the beauty about the automated system and the
Mm,
fact that Eric, we are our own business owners, but we're
yeah.
not alone. We
Yes.
have this awesome community of people
Mm,
that helps us. And there's
mm,
another misconception is that once I'm in line A, I cannot come over to line B. No, I'm in line B and
yeah.
Eric is in line C. But
Yeah.
look at it, we're still working together for the
That's it.
same purpose,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And another thing for me, besides all those things, is the fact that I can pass this business down to my kids.
Oh yeah. That's one
Eric,
big
the
story about.
generational
Oh yeah.
blessing of this business is one of the things that also stood out the most for
Mm,
me
yeah.
because the Bible, we're both Christians here, and I know
Mm,
there's Christians watching,
yeah.
but the Bible says that a good man leave an inheritance not just for his kids, but for
Mm,
his grandkids, right?
yes.
And I
Yeah.
have two boys. One is 14, one is 11 months,
Mm,
almost 12 months.
mm,
And I want to leave a legacy for them. And I am
yeah.
so happy that I came out of my comfort zone, Eric, and I clicked on that link
Yeah.
and I registered with my name and my email address
Yeah.
and I watched that webinar.
Mm,
And here I am today, months later, and I am better for it because you said something. You said this business, it pulls out what
yeah.
you have inside of you.
It does. It does.
I've always wanted my own business. I've
Mm,
always wanted to write books. I've
yeah.
always wanted to do these things.
Mm,
But I kid you not, the moment I take the leap of faith in this
mm,
area,
mm.
then I start taking big leaps in the other areas of my life. And it's a
Amazing.
beautiful thing,
Amazing.
right? Oh my
Amazing.
goodness, it is so amazing. Eric,
Amazing.
I think we can talk forever.
I know. I know. It's just getting exciting. It's really getting exciting.
But I
And
want to,
Joe,
so what is needed? Sorry, go ahead.
no, that's all right. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What is needed to be successful in this business, you think? What is needed?
Basically, you just your commitment. It's just your commitment. That's what I see. Because the decision I made when I saw this business is that I want to commit to it. And right from day one, I make sure an hour, 2 hours.
Uh-oh. 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 No. Wow. Hi guys. Eric is out, but I hope he will come back on very soon. Yes, he's coming back. Eric, come on.
Yes,
Technology.
I don't know what really happened.
But I can't see you.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
While we wait for Eric, guys, we want to say thank you so much for joining us. Perfect. There you are.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, sure. So it's commitment. Basically, you need to be committed to it, just like any other business. Now, what people don't realize is that this is not a job. This is a business. And so you cannot just step into it just like you step into a job and clock in, clock. No, this is a business that you must commit yourself, your life into it. And believe me, your 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours will pay off. You'll come back one day and thank me. And you will look for this video and say, thank you. You'll say, thank you to Tanisha, because I saw this video. I saw these two people talking about this business, and I took a decision, a leap of faith. And today my life is changed. You just need to bring your commitment. That's all you need, because the training is already done for you. It's already done for you. Just bring your commitment and be willing to be coached and mentored, and that's it. You are there.
Exactly. I love what you said. Come with your commitment. And
Yeah.
another thing you said, this is not a job. This is a business,
It's a business.
right? And once you're committed to it, you will make it work.
Yeah.
And another thing is that people are wondering, can I do it? I am 18 years old. Am I too young? Oh, I am in my 70s. Am I too old? The answer is absolutely not. There is no age limit
Yeah.
to this business. You can do this business. It doesn't matter your age.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a computer or techie person. Don't worry. The training, that's what it's there for. The training. We can't even emphasize enough about the training.
I know.
It's top of the line. Oh, you don't speak English properly. But do you write, or do you understand English? This is for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
English is my second language. That is fine. What is your first? If you let me know your first, I'm sure we have this business is also for you. We have people from Japan, from Jamaica, from Ghana, from Nigeria, Australia. You don't think of the place, and more likely you're able to run your business there. All you need is an internet connection for sure, a laptop or computer, and you need a phone, right? Because the beauty of this business is that you can take it wherever you want to go. And it's absolutely amazing. So we're grateful for that. Another thing here is that people are saying this is not for them because it costs a lot of money. What do you have to say to those that think that business is cheap, or I don't know, where they feel like, I don't know, Eric.
I know, but you see, but how can you engage in a business without
Capital?
Capital. So and I think it all comes back to the question of your why. Because when I came across this business, initially I thought I couldn't do it because probably it requires some form of investment into it. And then when I sat down and I said to myself that the fact that I feel I do not have it, that is enough reason for me to do it. Can I say that again?
Yes.
The fact that I feel that I don't have what it takes now to get this business going is enough reason for me to do it now. So tomorrow, when a bigger door is open, I'll have enough money to do it. And so the issue of not ready to commit and to invest into a business is not heard of. It's not nowhere in a textbook anywhere written that when you want to start a business, you don't need a capital, right? We are Christians. We believe in faith, but the Bible says that faith without works is dead.
Yes.
And so when you have faith, works must follow. And so it's important that and it's an excuse. I must say that that's just an excuse that people give. Seriously, it's an excuse. And
another thing I find as well is that people are so fearful, and it is actually very sad. And I am doing a research about fear, and my pastor actually preached about fear today.
Interesting.
And for me, fear is what keep us stagnant. Fear is what tells us we cannot do it. The fear of failure keeps us crippled to the point where we don't even want to try it. We already say to ourselves, we're going to fail. That's what we're saying to ourselves. Without even stepping out in faith, believing that God will reward us based on our actions as well. Right? And I am here to say fear is not real. Fear is based on your emotions. Example, And don't let me preach up in this place today, you know.
Preacher, go ahead. I'm just enjoying that.
Look at it. If you say you're afraid of the dark, right? The moment you turn on the light, the darkness disappears and you're no longer fearful. Yeah. Therefore, the fear that you felt was based on the surrounding that you're in. But the moment you switch that light on, the fear disappears. So I'm here to tell someone who believes that, you know, I really want to try in this business, but I'm afraid because I have lost so much money in other scams. I want to say, I'm sorry that you lost your money in scam, right? And the reality is that people are scamming people on the internet. That's a given. We know that. But we're here to tell you this is not a scam. But I'm daring you to try again. I'm daring you to believe again. I'm daring you to hope again. I'm daring you to remember why you decided to stop even right by this go live and watch it in its full length. I'm daring you to change your mindset. I'm daring you to believe that, yes, you are worthy of working more than just 9 to 5, living from paycheck to paycheck. I am here to dare you to let you know that you are worth something more. God did not create you or any one of us to live, eat, die. He created us for so much more. And I'm saying to you, the so much more is awaiting you on the other side of your fear. So much more is awaiting you the moment you take that leap of faith. So we're saying to you, think about what we have said today. And ask yourself if you're not worthy of more. And again, you're saying, oh, the investment. How do you know how much it costs unless you actually stop by and see for yourself? See for yourself. Right? And as Eric says, no investment or no business doesn't cost anything. You now have to determine if the cost is worth it for you. We are here today because our whys are strong. It's very strong. We're here because guess what? Even though we have our full-time jobs, we wanted something more. And we're also here today because guess what? This business has allowed us to pull out the greatness that is within us. And now we're entertaining people on our post. Yes, we're educating them. But most importantly, we're making a difference by inspiring people. So I want to say to you again, this is not a scam.
It's not.
Because tell me of a scam where you have to pay taxes on your money.
Impossible. It's absolutely impossible. I don't know who receives the taxes if it's a scam.
So I want to say, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Eric, do you have a word of encouragement to someone who's right now sitting on the fence? They're listening to us talk for 33 minutes. But yet they're still feeling some doubt. What do you have to say to that person?
I want to say to you that you deserve better. You deserve better. And so kick out fear out of your mind and step into the unknown. And then we will hold your hands and walk with you every step of the way and teach you and help you. That is the ethics and the story, the model of this business. We don't leave, even though we have our individual business, we don't leave people alone. We are always working together, learning together, and encouraging one another. And so if you are sitting on the fence, I came to tell you that it's about time that you jump into it and try it. And you will never, ever, ever regret it. You will come back and say, thank you for this day. The day on the 1st of November, when I saw this video and it spoke to my heart. And so just gather courage and just jump in. And we are here to help you every step of the way.
I love that. Thank you. Kick fear out of your mind. I love that. And my word of encouragement to you, and this is actually my words, you can quote Tanisha Campbell. My word or encouragement to you is this: greatness lives on the inside of you. You were created with greatness within you, right?
Yeah.
You have the keys to unlock your greatness.
Mm.
So go ahead and unlock it right now. Let me
Lock it.
repeat myself again.
Unlock
Greatness
it.
is within you.
Mm.
You possess the keys to unlock your greatness.
Mm.
So go ahead and do it.
Unlock it.
Unlock it, because
Yeah.
you don't know what awaits you on the other side.
Yeah.
So Eric,
We are waiting for you on the
we're
other side.
waiting. We're waiting. So
Yeah.
you can see there that our webinars, they're live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
Yeah.
5 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And it's a global business, so you can watch it the next day in the UK and in Europe, right? This is a global business.
Yeah.
You can connect with Eric. His website is right there on the screen, or you can connect with him on his Facebook page. You can also connect with me via my website as well, and also on my Facebook page. We thank you for spending your 36 minutes with us today, this Sunday. And remember, it's November 1st. 2020 can still be your year.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what's happening around you. You have the potential to do great things, and just trust God and knowing that He doesn't lie. And if He told you that this year is your year, in spite of what's happening around you, it can still be your year. So take that leap of faith and let God use you mightily. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless.
And thank you, guys. God bless you. Thank you. Awesome, Tanisha. Great time, great job. God bless you all.
Awesome.